Over time, the head of John the Baptist became one of the relics sought by people up to this day. He is regarded as a holy man by Christians, with a tragic story from the Holy Scriptures. Believe it or not, the beheading of John was merely a request by a woman. According to the account, after his execution, his head was given to Herod's daughter, which is why it was not buried with his body. However, after many years, his head has finally been found. The first question is, who is John the Baptist? According to the writings in the Holy Scriptures, in the first chapter of the Gospel of Luke, he is the son of Zechariah and Elizabeth, who is a relative of Mary, the mother of Jesus. Some versions of the Bible say that Mary and Elizabeth were cousins, but regardless of the exact relationship, the truth is that both families were Israelites, which means the two women were related by blood. John grew up in the land of Judea, and it wasn't long before he began preaching spiritual messages there. Wearing only garments made of camel's skin and fur, and often eating insects. Eventually, he was called Rabbi by his followers, which in Hebrew means teacher. His story became popular because one day, in the 15th year of the reign of the Roman Emperor Tiberius Caesar, he crossed paths with Jesus at the Jordan River, where Jesus was among the many people he baptized. However, what he experienced at the hands of Herod Antipas and his wife Herodias was far more tragic. For those who do not know, Herodias was the wife of Herod Antipas, the governor of Galilee. According to Jewish law, the marriage of Herod Antipas to Herodias was illegal because her first husband, Herod Philip, was her uncle, the half-brother of her father, Herod the Great. Herodias and Herod Philip had a daughter named Salome, but after Herodias and Philip separated, Herodias married Herod Antipas, who was also her uncle and another half-brother of Herod Philip. This leads many to ask, what was the woman's involvement in the death of John? According to the account in the Bible in the book of Matthew, chapter 14, John told Herod Antipas that it was against the law for him to take Herodias as his wife. Unknown to many, during those times, speaking ill of any Roman official was considered an insult to the ruler of the nation. Moreover, Herodias was the daughter of one of the highest-ranking officials in the nation. Though Herod could not bring himself to kill the prophet John, whom the Jews respected, he also could not stop the wicked plans of Herodias. On the birthday of the governor's daughter, Herod promised Salome, the daughter of Herodias, that he would grant her whatever she wished for that evening. Under Herodias' influence, the young woman, Salome, asked for something that only Herod could give, the head of John on a platter. Thus, in the midst of the governor's birthday celebration, John's life ended tragically, as his severed head was presented to Herodias and her daughter Salome on a platter. So, John's disciples came after learning of what happened to take and bury his body. Although the story of John ended with his tragic fate, his legacy did not stop there. According to reports, the head of the prophet remained with Herodias until it mysteriously disappeared from the pages of history. However, centuries later, it was said to have been found in Byzantine territory, and after more centuries, many claims emerged regarding the rediscovery of the prophet John's head. According to History.com, the head went through numerous locations, starting its journey in Syria at the Umayyad Mosque. It also reached the Basilica of San Silvestro in Rome, as well as a cathedral in France that claims to house the relic, and another church in Germany. However, according to CNN, the prophet John's remains were found beneath an altar of an old church in Bulgaria. Scientists examined the skull using radiocarbon dating, and the results matched the period of Jesus and John. The Telegraph also reported that there is new evidence suggesting that the skull found in the ruined monastery in Bulgaria belongs to John the Baptist. According to the report, inscriptions in Greek were also discovered that referred to John, leading many to believe that this is indeed the head of the prophet John. However, some experts remain unconvinced by the findings, as many people were beheaded during the time of Jesus. And while the carbon dating results matched the correct period, there is no certainty that the head and body belong to John. If you think about it, there is no doubt that it is astonishing that the remains of one of the most enigmatic figures mentioned in the Holy Scriptures may be in the hands of the world today. However, perhaps this no longer holds importance for Bible scholars and believers, as if we consider it, isn't it a sign of respect for a prophet not to disturb his resting place? Surely, no one would ever wish to disturb the remains of their loved ones, and perhaps in the future the questions surrounding the prophet's head will be clarified with the help of modern scientific methods. What's your opinion on our video today? Comment down below.